It's July, and you already know the drill. New month, new mobile game bangers. We've been playing, testing, and digging through the app stores to bring you the top 10 Android and iOS games that are actually worth your time this month. From console-quality ports to fresh indie gems, this list is stacked with games that either just dropped or are finally making waves. No filler, no fluff, just 10 legit titles that stood out this July. Let's get into it. Starting strong with Moko, the latest title from Supercell. This one's a fast-paced co-op action game where you team up with other players to take down alien bosses, complete missions, and level up your gear. The game mixes sci-fi, dungeon crawling, and a bit of roguelike strategy. It's got vibrant visuals, punchy sound design, and a surprisingly deep upgrade system, all wrapped in Supercell's trademark polish. Number 9. Sniper Elite 4. Sniper Elite 4 is finally on iOS, and this isn't some mobile knockoff. It's the full campaign, with brutal kill cams, stealth gameplay, and controller support if you want it. And honestly, it runs way better than I expected. Whether you're crawling through ruins or lining up the perfect headshot from across the map, it delivers that sniper fantasy in full. The slow-mo X-ray shots never get old, and the atmosphere, war-torn towns, silent forests adds weight to every mission. For a game that started on console, the touchscreen controls actually hold up surprisingly well. Number 8. I Am Your Beast. I Am Your Beast is all about speed, violence, and pure vengeance, and I wasn't ready for how intense it gets. You play as a former Black Ops agent unleashing chaos through hallways of enemies, and it's a love letter to brutalist art and old-school stealth action. The comic book aesthetic, the heavy synth soundtrack, and the tight, responsive gameplay all come together in a package that feels sleek, sharp, and wildly satisfying. Short, but unforgettable. There's a raw energy to it, where every punch and takedown feels personal, like you're playing through someone's unfiltered rage. The pacing is relentless, the transitions between levels are seamless, and if you blink, you'll miss something awesome. Number 7. Delta Force, Hawk Ops. Hawk Ops is aiming to be the ultimate mobile tactical shooter, and honestly, it's doing a pretty solid job. Massive maps, team-based strategy, intense firefights, it's basically COD, mobile's grown-up cousin. You get different modes depending on your style, from solo infiltration to full squad-based PvP. And visually, this thing is stunning. They're not just chasing realism, they're delivering it with smooth performance and console-level detail.
Charlie 1 is under attack.
Number 6. Dredge. On the opposite end of the chaos spectrum is Dredge, a slow, unsettling fishing adventure with a dark twist. You start off in a peaceful harbor, casting lines and selling fish. But the further out you sail, the stranger things get. There's this creeping Lovecraftian horror vibe that slowly builds over time, and before you know it, you're avoiding sea monsters and uncovering ancient secrets. It's calming, haunting, and beautifully paced, easily one of the most unique games on mobile right now. Number 5. Game of Thrones. Kingsroad actually surprised me. It could have been a lazy cash-in, but instead it delivers a full-fledged RPG experience. You play as a new house caught in the middle of Westeros politics, and the story, the combat, and the visuals are actually solid. There's co-op dungeons, branching choices, and appearances from familiar characters that feel earned. The writing is better than expected, and the politics aren't just window dressing, they affect gameplay. It's Game of Thrones done right on your phone. If you've ever wanted to carve out your own legacy in Westeros, this game gives you the throne, if you can survive long enough to sit on it. Number 4. Space Squad Survival is a chaotic top-down shooter from the Rebel Twins, and it's just pure arcade fun. You pick a hero, jump into alien-infested maps, and survive wave after wave, using over-the-top weapons and upgrades. The pixel art is slick, the enemies are relentless, and the offline mode makes it perfect for quick play sessions. What makes it so addictive is how fast the loop hits. Jump in, blast enemies, level up, repeat. It's one of those games that's easy to start and really hard to put down, especially once the screen fills with explosions and loot. Number 3. Punch Television. Punch Television is like stepping into a wild, retro cartoon where everything wants to fight you, and I mean everything. You're jumping through channels literally and punching your way through cooking shows, drama soaps, and late-night sci-fi. The animations are ridiculously good, the jokes actually land, and the gameplay mixes classic beat-em-up style with creative mechanics. It's weird in all the right ways. 1 second, you're uppercutting a space alien chef, the next you're dodging telenovela slaps. It's like playing a fever dream that somehow makes perfect sense, and the channel flipping transitions are so smooth, they never get old. Number 2. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown brings side-scrolling action back with flair. The game captures everything that made the console release so smooth, precise platforming, clever puzzles, and stylish swordplay. You get time-bending powers, acrobatic combat, and beautifully animated environments, all optimized for mobile. It feels tight and responsive, and yeah, it's just really fun. Every time you rewind time mid-air to correct a mistake or chain an acrobatic combo into a finisher, it reminds you why Prince of Persia was such a legend to begin with. And number 1. Katamari Damacy Rolling Live is back, and it's just as absurd and charming as ever. You start small pencils, sushi, coins, and end up rolling up entire cities into your ever-growing Katamari. But this version adds something new: live stream energy. As you roll, fake viewer comments pop up, cheering or trolling you depending on how you play. It's weirdly addictive and surprisingly modern for a game built on chaos. Katamari never misses, and this one proves it still rolls with the best of them. The soundtrack is still an absolute vibe. The controls are buttery smooth, and the pacing is so satisfying, it's almost meditative until you accidentally roll into a disaster and your viewers freak out. Pure joy wrapped in digital madness. And that's a wrap on July's mobile madness. If you made it this far and didn't download at least one of these, I'm going to assume your phone storage is already screaming. Which of these caught your eye? Or did I miss a gem that should have made the cut? Drop your thoughts, flex your high scores, and roast my choices in the comments. I'll be lurking. If you had fun, hit that like button like it owes you money. Sub if you're into this kind of chaos, and I'll catch you in the next one, hopefully with fewer games trying to eat my soul and more games letting me roll up sushi into the moon. Peace.